We're here at Sports Club Florida and listening to Low at the Florida Citrus Sport High School Football Meet today. And we're here right now with head coach Tyler Merrtt of Merrtt Island High School. Coach, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me.
Man, I'm glad you got that opportunity to come. We already asked this question starting out. You had the opportunity to bring Merrtt out over here to the meet today. What was the mindset of the players when they were coming over here, knowing they're going to have opportunity to get some exposure, get some experience, meet people, networking and all? What was their mindset?
I think they were excited, but I think they were also very nervous because it's their first experience being in front of this many cameras, this many times throughout the day. Obviously, we have Brevard Sports Network, who does a really good job with our athletes and interviewing them and does all that. But I think they were a little nervous being at this scale of a media day. But I think it's a great opportunity for the kids to really build their brand and showcase what they got.
Well, I'm glad they came. I'm glad they get a chance to get this experience and, get in here and get in front of people, get in front of the camera. And it helped them also because once they're ready to go to college and all, and they're going to be all in their face asking questions and everything. So it's always good to get the experience while they're younger.
No, for sure. I mean, that's what I said to Dan in there. I said, man, this reminds me when I was in college, going to media day in college. Said the same exact thing.
Exactly. So, Coach, let's get into a little bit of football right now. Head coach, you took over the job when now?
I took over in 2022. After Hurley left, we made it to the state championship. I was offensive coordinator in 21. This is going into year 3. I made the playoffs the first 2 years, 6-5. Only had 8 seniors last year. So we returned 20 of 22 starters from last year. So we had a really good chance to make some noise this year.
Right. So there's some expectation there then, right?
Yeah, maybe not around the county, but there's some expectation.
Hey, knowing the expectation for the team or goal setting. I mean, I'm not going to say expectation. Let's just talk about goals, right?
Yeah, sure.
So if you had to have 3 goals for your team in 2024, what would be the 3 goals? One would be...
For sure. I mean, our goal every year since we went in 2021 is to win a state championship.
All right.
So this team is astronomically more talented than that 2021 team that made the run. It's just going to be about if these guys buy in like the 2021 team bought in. So that's the goal. Obviously, win a state championship, win the district, win the region. That should be... And plastered in every locker room in the state of Florida.
Exactly. But if we win all 3 of them, automatic college coaching going to come. Kids going to have opportunity to go into college, taking their journey to the next level from them. And cause most kids have that aspiration is to go to college and play football at the next level.
Yeah, my personal goal, like obviously there's a team, but my personal goal is to make sure that every one of our seniors has an opportunity to go to play in the second level, whether it be NAIA, Division III, all the way up to the Power 5 schools. Our kids are going to have opportunities to showcase their level at the second level.
Well, you know what? Right now, it don't matter. Just go to college.
That's right.
I don't care. Like you said, I got a son at NIA right now, and I'm fine with that.
Absolutely.
Because it's so hard out there with the portal and NIL,
100%.
so many things that's changing the game, what the case might be. And it's so hard to keep the team together. What are you doing now in the off season to keep your team together and help you reach them 3 goals?
Absolutely. Like with the Wild West in Florida, obviously you have the transfer portal that's wide open. There's no rules essentially. But no, I mean, we lost really 2 kids, and it was not due to them leaving, it was due to them moving. Gotcha. So we didn't really lose a whole lot. And we brought in, we were net positive on the year with the transfers coming in. So at the end of the day, I mean, our kids, it's a family. It's pride, tradition, and family. It's posted all over the walls at Merrtt Island. It's what we eat, breathe, and sleep at Merrtt Island. Is just hard work and putting in the effort. And I feel like if you build that tough work, hard-working atmosphere where kids are constantly being challenged to get better, I don't feel like you have the kids that want to go find somewhere else because they know that they're getting what they need to get there.
Correct. So now, and I asked this question too, like develop. Win. So when they come to Merrtt Island and they say, Coach Tyler, what are you doing here? Are you building just winners or are you developing?
Yeah, that's what people ask me all the time. Oh, you want 20-something transfers? No, I don't want that. You don't sustain success with having that many transfers in. The people who come in as a 9th grader and you develop them into a football player, that's how you get sustained success. This is why Merrtt Island historically is one of the best programs in the state of Florida. Us personally as coaches, we're going to challenge our kids mentally, physically, and in the classroom. I mean, that's the most important thing, and people can talk about sports all day long, but you don't get to college unless you have good grades in high school. Yes. So we push our kids in the classroom, we push our kids on the football field, and we push our kids in the culturally to be good people.
Well, I know you have one of your players right here, right now. Tell me a little bit about him.
Devontae Peterson, he's going into his junior year. He was a DB for us, played a little bit of receiver for us as well last year, and quarterback. This year, I think he's going to be a little bit more of DB and quarterback, or DB and wide receiver. He's was a sophomore last year and we put him on their best guy. We said follow him, and that was in every single game. And we had seniors that were supposedly better. One of them, ended up going to another school, but we didn't trust him to get the job done like we trust him. I've coached all of his brothers. So he's the last of a long line of Petersons to come through Merrtt Island. And he's a great kid. He does things right on and off the field. He's an excellent personality, and he's got that swag about him on the secondary level that you want. And he's actually a kid, I tell coaches to come in all the time and ask about him. I tell them this is a kid that you're going to want on your radar here in the next year because he's going to make some noise.
Well, Coach, thank you for coming in, man. We'd love to have you. Have Deontay, right? Devontae Peterson. Come on up, man. Thank you, Coach.
I appreciate you.
Yep. All right, Devontae, let's get right into that. Hey, Coach has said a lot of great things about you now, and they say you come from a long line of great athletes in the family. So now you got to keep up that tradition, right? Yes. So tell me a little bit about that. You had brothers that came through, and they played the same position because you played cornerback. Yes. You play a little bit of wide receiver, so you're really an athlete. Right. And the coach put you on the best of the best. Click, lock down.
Yes, sir.
Lock him down. Bring him on. Who the best man? I followed him all over to the bathroom. All right. That's a little old school thing right there. So tell me about the history of your family a little bit. I just want to, trying to tie this all in. So.
Right. So I got 5 older brothers. I'm the youngest, of course, out of 6 of us. And they all came to Merrtt Island other than like 1 or 2 because one of my oldest brothers was in Orlando. So, he didn't really grow up with us, nothing like that. Mm-hmm. But the brothers that was at Merrtt Island, one of them played with Devin Peterson. He played a slot receiver and running back a little bit. He was a dog. And my other brother, Dathan Peterson, and Rydell Peterson. Rydell was on the offensive ball. Dathan was on the defensive ball. So I really get my talent from my brother Dathan. I look up to him, and I try to like go off his techniques and all that because he's in college as well right now playing over there. So
right, so that's you try to make sure when you leave there, on the name they know is your name.
Right, yes sir. Right, I ain't really about none of that.
Yeah, right. They'll know you. Yeah, Peterson. Yeah, they know you. Devontae.
Right.
I heard that right there. So tell me, you locked the line up on the best guy. What's your mindset? You line up. I got a guy 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". Coach don't care. Go get him. I don't care if he's going to Florida State, Miami. Who cares? Where's the mindset?
My mindset is make the play.
Make the play.
No matter who it is, we bleed the same. We put our shoes on the same, cleats on the same pads, helmet. We all put it on the same way. So just make the play. Just be in positioning and just do my 111. That's all.
Yeah, I already had this thing is if I don't have no offers, if one of my boys don't have no offer and I line up against a wide receiver and he got 25 offers, when I look at him and say, you got 25? I'm about to get 25. Mm-hmm. Right? That's that mindset I'm hearing that you have right there. But you can't do that without team.
Right.
Because you can be on the island by yourself, but they still got to do their part. We need that D-line to get in there, put some pressure, help you out a little bit. Tell me about that team bonding you guys have at Merrtt Island.
It's amazing. It's 3 things that we look up. Family tried. I literally just said it. Hold on. Pride,
family, tradition. There we go.
Pride, family. Yeah. Yes, sir. Sorry about that. But it's all that. And it's amazing. We got young guys that's coming up that's also stars that look up to us. And we got stars around the whole board, offense and defense. Starting, second string, third string, everywhere. So it's amazing. And the bonding is good. Sorry about that. The bonding is good. We just got to spend more time with each other like we do already, and it's just showcase our talent, that's all.
Right, so every time they step on that field, we step on the field as a family, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, then we always have pride, right? Then we already know Merrtt Island have a great tradition. There it is, so we broke it down in a nutshell, guy. So listen, man, hey, wish you much success on the field. Lock them down, right? Make sure they know that if they got offers, you about to get them today at Merrtt Island. And keep doing your thing. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
All right.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash, as long as I stick to the plan.